Hello and welcome to the channel. Since being inaugurated on May 29 as President, Bwala Tinubu has been receiving various eminent personalities, either in solidarity or for state business, none more than the Rivers State former governor Wike. From the last count, Wike had been to the State House 3 times already, all in the space of 2 weeks. Strong supporter of Peter Obi of the Labour Party, Yesufu Aisha, has had a say on the former governor's persistent visits. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Can Wike survive without a government job? Aisha Yesufu blasts former Rivers governor. Popular Nigerian activist Aisha Yesufu has spoken after the former governor of Rivers State, Wike, visited President Bwala Tinubu in Aso Rock. Niger News recalls that on Thursday, Wike, alongside the G5 of the PDP, had paid a visit to Tinubu. In attendance at the meeting were Governor Seyi Makinde, Oyo, as well as former governors Wike, Rivers, Samuel Hotom, Benue, Okezie Biazu, Abia, and Ifeanyi Ugwanyi, Enugu. The current governor of Enugu State, Peter Mba, was also present. Speaking via a series of tweets after the visit, Yesufu insisted that Wike was visiting the president to seek political appointments. She claimed that Wike has been living off the government since 1999. Yesufu argued that the likes of Wike are what make people believe that everyone is looking for a government job. She wrote, "Who is Wike without a government job? Since 1999, he has been feeding off government, either elected or appointed, so he needs to be running to Aso Villa. They do Agalagba. People like Nyesom Wike, at Governor Wike, better commot that governor title. That is doing boy and running around Aso Villa like junior student where the wait make senior finish food make he lick plates are the ones that make many think everyone is a hungry twat looking for appointments." Meanwhile, former presidential aide on digital communications, Bashir Ahmad, has slammed Nigerian activist Aisha Yesufu over claims that President Bwala Tinubu imposed himself on Nigerians. Niger News reports that the staunch supporter of the Labour Party LP presidential candidate, Peter Obi, in a post via Twitter, alleged that Tinubu did not win the 2023 election. According to her, the former governor of Lagos State crudely rigged the election to get himself imposed on Nigerians. She added that a stolen mandate does not bring any sense of fulfillment, which is the reason supporters of the All Progressives Congress APC are always restless. Yesufu wrote, "Bwala Tinubu did not win the 2023 election and crudely rigged it to get himself imposed on Nigerians. That's the issue that no matter how much you cry on my timeline, you cannot forget. A stolen mandate does not bring any sense of fulfillment and reason you are restless here." Reacting to the post, Bashir Ahmad taunted Aisha Yesufu, asserting that Peter Obi knows that Tinubu is the democratically elected president. He tweeted, "The good thing is that even Peter Obi, your supreme commander, knows Bwala Tinubu is his democratically elected president." Meanwhile, Peter Obi and the People's Democratic Party PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar are yet to publicly congratulate Tinubu, who was declared the winner of the February 25th presidential election. The duo decided to head to the Election Petition Tribunal to challenge the result of the election. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Also, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress AAC in the last election, Sowore, has berated the former governor of Rivers State, Wike, and other members of the G5 over their recent meeting with President Bwala Tinubu. Wike and the other governors had met with Tinubu. Wike and the other governors had met with Tinubu in Abuja on Thursday. Reacting to the meeting via a tweet on Thursday, Sowore stated that Wike and his cohorts were trying to hustle for appointments. He insisted that the governor is now dealing with the reality of his wicked and corrupt existence. The tweet read, "From G5 to G-string, hustlers united. From so-called powerful G5 governors to perforated G-string ex-governors, except for Makinde, who is a serving governor. The hustle is real. Art Governor Wike is now dealing with the reality of his wicked and corrupt existence, just like the ex-Abia governor, EC Sleepers, and that loudspeaker, and Mr. Do-Nothing from Benue, who used Fulani as an excuse to never get anything done, not even salaries of his workers. Like the Bourbons of France, they had learned nothing and forgotten nothing." Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the Atiku presidential campaign organization, Daniel Bwala, has claimed that a former governor of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) now goes to the presidential villa on a daily basis. In a tweet via his Twitter handle on Thursday night, Bwala, who refused to name the former governor, said his frequent visit to the State House is like that of a bus conductor. The PDP chieftain stated that the former governor will soon inflict the Bwala Tinubu administration with his toxic equity, fairness, and justice comments. He wrote, "There is a former governor of the PDP that frequents presidential villa daily like a bus conductor. He will soon inflict the administration with his toxic equity, fairness, and justice poison." This development comes hours after former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, and other members of the G5 met with President Bwala Tinubu at the presidential villa in Abuja. Meanwhile, the man in the eye of the storm, Nyesom Wike, has urged Nigerians to believe that we are all one and hope that the incumbent administration of President Bwala Tinubu will run smoothly. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) chieftain said this during a live media shot at the State House in Port Harcourt, where he expressed his views on the zoning policies of the current administration. Wike stated that the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) should be grateful to God that he gave them a second chance to redeem themselves of what he described as their past misdeeds against Nigerians. The former governor faulted PDP's reliance on the numbers and for failing to follow its zoning principle, which according to him cost them the February 25th presidential election and handed APC a straight win. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.